Male bosses aren't so good at reading women, predicting their behavior, understanding, when the scowl means that they disapprove versus when it's simply they're confused. And if you can't read your underlings so well, then it's very hard to do the hint, hint, nod, nod kind of instruction. Michael Cohen describes this beautifully when he talks about working for Donald Trump, that Donald never says do X, but he clearly indicates he wants X done, and then he looks to see who does it for him, and those are the people he promotes or pays more better or whatever he does.
Right. Well, that's the plausible deniability part too,
Yeah.
because if somebody does something illegal, he can say, well, I never told him to do that.
Managers want employees, especially lieutenants, the people they're grooming for a promotion, where they will do things without being asked to do them. And managers want employees where they can predict how their underlings will respond to pressure. One of the people we interviewed told us the story of, she had a particular job, and there's a new boss who comes in, and she's meeting him for the first time. And he tells her the story of how the assistant booked him into a hotel with mirrored ceilings and the effect this has on his libido. And she's wondering, what is she supposed to do with the story? She doesn't think he's hitting on her, so she says nothing. If you're ready to go to the sexual harassment office, your career with this guy's over, but there's no real good way to respond.
Yeah, I mean, because plausible deniability, once again, if she sees the opportunity and takes it, well, she's given consent. If she doesn't, then obviously, well, that's not what I meant at all, ever, anyway.
A guy telling the story to another guy can tell a whole lot from the reaction. You can tell whether your employee is a goody two-shoes, whether they're embarrassed, whether they're a player, whether they respond by escalating even more ribald remarks. But with a woman, there's no good way to respond.